Hello everybody and welcome to this new video on Freecad, and in this video we are going to see how to work with extrusions. You can work with Freecad. It is a very great software if you want to work with a CAD software, you want to work with 3D modeling as well. Definitely Freecad is a very powerful and free software that you can use. So you can subscribe to this YouTube channels if you like the content. First link on the description. The complete course Freecad is available if you want to learn Freecad. Starting from scratch with the course structure, it will be on the first link on the description. You will see models, session of the course, what you will be able to learn, different hours of training contents to perfectly master Freecad. In the second link on the description, this is a website in link with this YouTube channel. You can discover software in these YouTube channels, have basics of this software, and second link on the description, it is like an online school. You can pick a course and learn any graphic software. So we are going to start with the extrusion. The first thing that I'm going to do it is to activate the body here. We are in the part design workbench, as you can see, part design workbench. And something that I will do, it is to create a sketch. So I will start here, create a sketch, and I will select a work plane. We'll focus on this work plane, the XY work plane on the top, and I will just create a rectangle from the center. So I will click here, center rectangles, and I will snap to this point, and I will enter two values. I will type a first value 200 millimeters, tabulation, a second one 100 millimeters, tabulation, and I created these rectangles as you can see. Now I'm going to close. So to close the sketch, I will click here and we can extrude this sketch. So to extrude this sketch, you select the sketch and you can see these features. This is the pad features what we use the most in the part design workbench or in the software as well. So with a pad, you can create an extrusion. You can click here and as you can see, you can define the parameters of your pad on the left. First, you can define a length. If you want to make something simple, you can type the value that you want. If I type 40, I can type 40 here. And you have different value on this area. First, if you validate, just like this, I created my first extrusion, and when you go on the left, you can see the pad features. If you want to edit again, you can just double click and you can edit again. Something that I can do, I'm going to activate the origin to show you something. So if I double click on the pad, just here, and I select the front view, as you can see, you can extrude directly on this side, just like that. Now, if you want to reverse, you can click on reverse and you will extrude on this area, on the normals, in the XY work plane. And you can also activate symmetric to plane, just like this. So we will be symmetric to plane as well. So it's interesting if now we increase, we are perfectly symmetric to the plane. Something that you can do also here, you can change, and you have also, I wanted to show you also when you use 2 dimensions, because when you use 2 dimensions, you can have a first dimension, for example, the first can be 40, and the second one can be 20. And on this work plane, we can work in 2 dimensions, as you can see. And you have also more options, but after in this case, it's not going to be interesting in my case. If I come back to the dimensions, I deactivate symmetric to plane, I will just validate this value. You can also create a draft. What does it mean? You can select the pad here, and you can also use a taper angles. And if I apply 20, I will obtain this render. And this is something that you can do as well, just like that. So I'm going to come back to the pad. I will come back with a value of 0 degrees here. I will validate. And if you edit the sketch inside the pad, you will adjust also here. I will adjust the pad. I will reduce. I will put a value of 10 and I would like to edit my sketch. To edit my sketch, I will go inside the pad and you can double click to edit the sketch again. And something that I will do, it is to activate the grid here. And I will just use the polyline tools. And with the polyline tool, maybe I will go around here. And I will just create something like this on these directions. And I will just snap to my grid. I will press escape. And I will go also here, and I will snap from this point to this point, this point to this point, just like that. Oops. And I think I created two lines. I'm going to press Escape, click on once and delete. So I will snap here, and I will create another one. So this point to this point, just like that. But here, yes, and I will snap here. I will press Escape. If I do not snap, I need to move after here. So now what I'm going to do, I would like to open on this area and this open on this area. You have a very interesting tool. This is this tool. This is a trim edge tool. With a trim edge tool, you can define some section at the intersection. So if I go left click here, I can just remove this line. And if I go left click here, I can just remove this part of this line, just like that. And I edited my sketch. I applied some modification. So what does it mean? It means that if I close the sketch, as you can see, we have the modification directly applying on the pad as well. So it is interesting, you don't need to come back with the history panel, you can just adjust the sketch and the transformation will be on the pad. Let's create another sketch. I will click on this face and I will create a sketch again. I will activate the grid to make something a little bit faster and just create a simple rectangles, snap to this corner point, and just go left click here, 120 mm by 10 millimeters, and just close here. I will create an extrusion, and for this I will use the pad one more time. So I will click on the pad, I will define some value, I can tape, I will go in this direction. As you can see, if you reverse the direction, you will be like this. If you use symmetric to plane, you will be like this. In this case, I will just extrude on this area, and I will increase with maybe 80 millimeters, just here. If I want to have the same thing on the right, for example, I can apply some symmetries. So I will click here on the pad, symmetries, and we can use vertical axis here. And I will have this process. So now if you want to do the opposite process, so to extrude and remove, you can find this feature. This is a pocket features. This is a pocket features. In some software, CAD software, you can have the pocket directly with the extrusion. You can do the same thing with just one tool. In Freecad, you need to work with two different tools. But the principle is the same. So what I will do, I will click on this face and I will create a sketch just here. I will just activate the grid to make something simple, and I will create a rectangle from center. I will snap to my center point, and I will create a rectangle with maybe 2 dimensions. I will put 120 mm by 40 mm, and I will just close, just like this. And I would like to create a hole here. So how I can do this, I'll select the sketch, and when you go on this area, you can activate pocket. And thanks to that, as you can see, you can start to create a cavity, and you can increase. If I increase to 10, I will see a hole, just like that, but it depends about what you can do. If you want to go through hole, you can switch here, and you can apply through hole. One more time, you can use symmetric to plane or reverse if you need, for example, and I will click and validate. I will deactivate the view of the origin. I will click on this face then, and I will create a sketch as well. I will activate the grid again, and I will select a rectangle, not from the center, just a simple rectangle. I will snap maybe to this point on the grid, and I will go around this area. Normally we use a constraint. Here it's just to make something simple, but you can use the constraint instead of the grid where you make more advanced things. I'm going to click on close here, and I will create another cavity. So you need to select the sketch, you can click here, and as you can see, I can start my cavity and I can define the value. But as you can see, if I go here, I'm not going to arrive on this area, but you can just change. And if you apply through all, automatically I will also create a cavity just here. And I'm going to click and validate to obtain this render. So this is a way to process if you want to apply this feature. So we have the pad to create extrusions, and we have the pocket as well if we want to create a cavity. And after you can enter the dimension, you can use reverse, you can apply symmetric, it depends about what you want to do. So we are going to stop here for this video. If you like, subscribe to these YouTube channels. First link on the description, the complete course Freecad is available. So if you want to learn Freecad, starting from scratch with the course structure, it will be on the first link on the description. It is a complete course, reference course to perfectly master Freecad. We see the different workbenches, the different features step by step. At the end of the course, also different 3D models creations. In the second link on the description, this is a website in with this YouTube channel. You can discover software, have basics of this software in these YouTube channels. And second link on the description, it is like an online school. So concretely, you can choose a software, pick a course, and learn any graphic software. For the next video on these channels, see you. Ciao, ciao.